Hey, what's going on, y'all, man? That was weird, huh? That was like, what the fuck is going on? Thank you all for joining in. We're Savage AF. I'm your boy, Black Pedro. I just talked to Shang. He's on the streets of downtown Cleveland, making his way back to his hotel room. He'll be joining in shortly. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's Cleveland. Anything could happen. East 1990 is where you find me, slanging me bankroll daily. But that being said, I'm here. You're here, so let's do something, man. Savage AF. Fuck your feelings is our motto. Facts do matter. We're here Monday through Friday live simultaneously, which is British or English for at the same damn time on YouTube and Facebook. Okay. Mondays and Friday, typically we're on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday through Thursday, typically we're on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Catch us on the left coast. For those of us who, if you can't catch us live or whatever, you know, you got some kind of life or some shit, make sure that you're going to the YouTube page. Here's the link for you if you're watching visually. I'll get to all my audio files later. But you know, when you get to our YouTube page, youtube.com/, the letter C, lowercase c, /Savage AF World, all one word, Savage AF World. Make sure you do a little something like this. Bam. And when you do it, I want all the sound effects. Ding ding ding. Like when you're doing like, make sure you do all that shit. Okay, don't half step on this. Okay. And that's where you can find us. We have all the shows archived there on our YouTube page. So make sure you get at that. Oh, speaking of getting at that, your boy is in the building. Oh, let me see. Let me add the brother right now. Hang my man. What's up, bro? You good?
Well, in the hotel.
You might want to mute that TV.
Oh, I didn't even know it was still. I didn't hit mute. Look, I'm hitting it.
Well, try off.
I tried. Look.
Try power. Pull the plug. Break the TV. There you go.
You didn't see the little light going on? God damn it, I did it.
I saw some flickerations.
Well, we did the thing with the thing. You in charge of the thing. Make the thing with the thing.
What? Oh, you want this view? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Flat down? Okay.
Right. A little fanciness.
All right, there you go, man. It's Savage AF. Like I said, Shang is in the building officially. Y'all see him. Barely.
Hey, everybody.
You should get some. You should face that window, man, and get some light. You dark Shang right now. He dark skinned Shang. But Shang is in the building. I was just telling them. I was just about to get into where they could, listen to us audibly here. And that's wherever you get your podcasts. Okay.
Your podcast, iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify. And if he don't sing it right today, baby, get it.
SoundCloud, yeah, girl.
That's what I'm talking about.
SoundCloud. That's what I said.
I'm literally gonna do the show.
Sometimes I'm singing. I'm like, do they understand the word I'm saying?
They understood.
SoundCloud, y'all.
You know what it is. People in the house. I see some people.
Oh man, they here today, bro. Nicole H, Wendy set it off for us all. Thank you, my queen. Breezy JJ. Speaking of queens, Queen B is here. Yanni Keesar representing for the bros. We got the fam here. Garlene Kane, I see you, mama. Always welcome. Always welcome. Not everybody is, but some people keep coming through. Damani Jones, I see you. Queen Bee throwing tomatoes. Okay, you can get your ass right up out of here, girl.
You know what?
I could
Queen Bee,
literally, I could
Queen Bee,
literally.
when I see you in these streets, when I see you in these streets, I'm gonna walk up on you like this, like, yeah, remember me? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do.
Stuns, I see you. Thank you for raising your hands. We see you, girl, waving back. Yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is. So, Savage AF, we're gonna be here. Like I said, Monday through Friday. If you're not following us on Instagram, that's another thing you should do. I almost forgot that.
You're gonna have to control it because I can't see nothing.
I got it. Let's get some crawl going. Yes, y'all. To the beach, y'all. Savage AF Radio on Instagram, at Savage AF Radio on Instagram. Make sure you're also following at Comedian Shang.
Yes.
Okay.
Make sure you follow at Black Pedro, and make sure you wash your ass. Very important.
That is an important thing to get done. So at Comedian Shang, at Black Pedro, in your face right there.
Nicole H, a clean ass is a healthy ass, and a healthy ass is an accommodating ass.
It's next to godliness.
Right. I mean, a lot of people don't understand that if you don't have a clean ass, you're not a good person. Not that there's people that are homeless or hobos aren't good people, but you don't want to be around them as much because of the fact that you don't have a clean ass.
Yeah, it's you're not at your best when you say not a good person. You're not at your best.
But I hope that I wish the world. You know what? I'm gonna be a nice person today. I wish the entire world a clean ass.
There you go. Yeah. One just sort of global anal cleansing.
Right.
Is essentially what you're asking for.
What I'm asking for in the world. I believe the world needs a clean ass.
Mm-hmm. Miss Lotta Prada won. Welcome. I don't know if I can afford you, girl, with a lot of Prada. But
Lotta Prada.
Well, welcome to the show. Hi back.
Yeah.
AJ Fit also suggests AJ Fit. Welcome, brother. Always. He says brush your tongue and the roof of your mouth too. Get all the areas, guys. Get the crevices.
Wow, I didn't even know. Okay, I do that.
That's what the word crevice is for.
And if you have a brush your ass. Show me what you're working with. Savage AF, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. We got some more subscribers, but we need even more subscribers. So go and click the button. Show them where they need to click with the click.
Oh, I actually already did the click. We
I missed that, man.
We gave them.
Don't worry. And the Hyatt Wi-Fi would not work for a second. I had to call down and get the little thingy, the code, and then put it in the thing at the hotel.
Yeah. Nicole H also suggests between your toes. So
very important.
Clean that, because that's where the little lens form and the little you get the smellies down there. So yeah, go ahead, cleanse that out too. Y'all get in there. I don't know how this turned into a personal hygiene.
Yeah, I don't know.
But if you're watching the show and you grown, you should know how to do these things.
Yeah, wow. I mean, what's going on with your life? But we talk about the issues. We talk about the things that are going on. Yesterday, we got a lot of response. I got some people inboxing me on the Facebook telling me that I was wrong pertaining to Bill Cosby. I was obviously being devil's advocate. I said it 6 times. And I do not condone anything that Bill Cosby did. But at the same time, I do not condone the way that the justice system treats people of color. So sometimes I get glee. And I don't use that word glee that often, Pedro. Glee when I see the system fuck the system. And I don't mean fuck the system in a sensitive, sexy, oh my God, I can't believe you brought me flowers. Is that cocoa butter? What are you doing? I mean in a get off of me. What are you doing? That hurts way. I like to see the system
that kind of way.
Yeah, I want the system to get prison ass raped every time they're in the shower because the system a lot of times does not tilt the way it's supposed to do pertaining to fairness, even though they say that, justice is blind.
Queen Bee, speaking of blind, Queen Bee, we're not going to get too deep into this because it's not part of today's topic, but she says now free Robert. Robert Kelly should stay his child pissing ass in fucking jail for a while. That nigga did all that shit.
Wait, first
off, all that shit.
Before we jump into I want to speak up for R. Kelly. Okay.
Please.
No.
Another devil's advocate should just be a segment on the show.
Okay. I want to say that
here's the good part about rape.
He didn't realize that. No, I'm not gonna speak up. I just thought that's a funny sentence.
We might make devil's advocate a segment on the show because we are that evil. We are.
You can't start the sentence off. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on, you people. I like to speak up for R. Kelly. As soon as you say that, your shit is out the window and fall to the pavement with no hope of living. So,
we can't do that, man. What we can do is today's show.
This is July so bad 2nd. For you, but it's so good. Arizona TV.
Oh yeah, man. Don't do it. They're not paying us, man. Don't advertise them. Fuck them.
My bad. Yeah, hey, fuck Arizona TV.
Fuck Arizona too for doing all the goddamn recounting bullshit y'all did.
Yeah, what about that one? Don't give Martin Luther King a birthday. Fuck you, Martin Luther King.
Fuck Arizona.
Yeah, Martin Luther King deserved a birthday, so fuck Arizona.
Yeah,
but
that's why you ain't got no beach and it's just hot and you ain't got no beach.
Yeah, hot as hell.
All right, so today's show, July 2nd, 2021, y'all. It's a holiday weekend, y'all.
Yes. We'll watch my time so I can get down there in time.
And actually, I think today's Shangri is going to be a surprise to all of us because we didn't get to talk about it. But we're going to
I know what it is.
We're going to end with a Shangri, y'all.
And I can tell you what it is, and then you can tell them what it is. But I'm going to tell them what it is.
Tell them what it is.
I'm going to tell them what it is. Why can't intelligent Americans get their shit together?
Yes, I'm going to type in why are smart people so dumb. That's what I'm going to do.
Good. Type that in.
Because that was a lot. But I get you.
Okay, but yeah. Why are smart so dumb?
Why are smart people so stupid? All right. Before we get into that, Black Pedro popping today. Should Black people boycott the 4th of July? Let's talk about it, man. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about some swift action. That is a sheriff's deputy in Alameda County, California, in Oakland, played Taylor Swift while being videotaped by activists so that it wouldn't go viral. Let's talk about that. But before we get into that, pull my hair. You see what I did, guys?
You see the way
the International Olympic Committee has banned soul caps that are black, specifically black caps for black swimmers to specifically women.
I sent you some stuff in IG about that. I don't know if you got the article.
We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
But let's stick with the Olympic theme today. As we start off today's show, July 2nd, 2021.
Yeah.
It's a Friday holiday weekend. Black Pedro, comedian Shang, Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Let's start off today's show smoked out, which is something I tend to be anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's the biggest bullshit I've ever heard in my life.
So the dat that you're referring to is the fact that Sha'Carri Richardson, and let me go ahead and pull this. I haven't even pulled her pictures in yet. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna pull her pictures in while we talk. But she is, pretty much on her way to being the fastest woman in the world. Typically, anybody who wins the 100-meter dash, man, anybody is considered the fastest man or woman on the planet in any given Olympic year. So Sha'Carri Richardson, and she's beautiful. She looks like a FloJo 2.0. But I guess now they're calling her a FloJo 420, or at least I am, because initially I saw a headline that said she tested positive for drugs, and I thought it was performance enhancing.
And then they said weed. I went, shut the fuck up.
Get the fuck out of here.
If anything, weed slows you down.
That's absolutely what the Olympic Committee stance is like. It's why it's still a banned substance, is because it does slow down reaction time, and people, quote unquote, could get hurt and things like that. So they do have but Sha'Carri Richardson was like That's weed, nigga. That's weed right there. Pass me that shit. Give me that shit. That right there, nigga, right there. Pass me that shit. Now, in all seriousness, we could joke about this because we are Savage AF and really don't give a fuck at the end of the day.
Right.
What had happened was, just leading up to her Olympic trial, she was in an interview with a reporter and found out through that reporter, a total stranger, that her biological mother had passed away. And it put her into an emotional state, right? No mental health professional would ever advise you to turn to a bottle or any drug, unless they prescribe it pharmaceutically, to ease yourself through
Hold on, wait. Then what's
emotional
your
pain.
excuse? What's your excuse?
I don't be listening to my doctor.
There you go.
That's my fuck that.
All right. Can I just say
I pay
something?
you. You know what I'm saying?
I can say something. I think that and I just feel like the Olympics, between the other things we're going to talk about, it's just any way to minimize the superiority of people of color. I'm really racist, I guess. I'm always talking about the race card, but I just feel like it's like, yo, come on, this is a non-fucking issue. It's not like she took steroids or something to enhance
absolutely
her speed. This is track, you motherfuckers. She smoked y'all, you motherfuckers. You don't like her style. You don't like the fact that she did a little puff because she was going through a little stuff, and that's your problem. I think that they should absolutely positively not make this the issue. They don't like her. They don't like her nails. Let's keep it real. They don't like her nails. They don't like
weed should not be a banned sports substance.
Yeah.
Right? Like it really doesn't. I don't know. Maybe if it slows down reaction time, maybe offensive linemen in the NFL should not be allowed to,
or the shot put, because you might throw it into the
you might think it's a giant milk dud and try and eat it.
Oh shit! Yeah, but what's really going to happen with it?
Offensive linemen, they have to protect the quarterback, so maybe keep those guys sober.
It's all bullshit. I mean, come on, what it is. They don't like her nails because she's seen her nails. They don't like her nails. They don't like her style or whatever the fuck it may be. But that's what it is. Well, it is nothing.
I see. I don't want to put it there because no, it's a rule, and she's even admitted, and I think she's been very Sha'Carri Richardson has been very mature in her handling of this publicly. But it's basically like, look, I got hit with something that was very emotional. I turned to this thing that I knew I shouldn't have done. She knew she was taking a risk. Yet Michael Phelps also smoked weed. Thank you, Miss Aver. Right? Like and that was controversial as well. It just wasn't. He didn't get caught like kind of leading right up to the Olympics. So the problem is she's banned for a month from the team, which would put her outside of the ability to participate in the 100-meter dash. Which she is poised to win and definitely be in medal in. So that's a problem for the team, for the country in terms of medal counts, but it's also a personal tragedy for her. Somebody who's worked so hard, been through a lot of shit in her life, and is now reached this pinnacle naturally, but is being taken down by a personal choice. So I don't want to personalize it because I don't feel like the IOC is attacking her. They've hit, she got caught smoking weed, and it's not legal for her to smoke weed in her sport, right? So, and she's admitted that. So, she doesn't feel persecuted personally by the committee. So I don't want to put that on it.
Well, okay, so
go ahead.
Look at what Queen Bee said. Nike not hating. Yeah, she's still going to be able to have a career because she's fast as fuck and
she's got a look. And it's not performance enhancing shit.
It's not performance enhanced. It's she's definitely not an inhuman. They're performance enhanced.
It's somebody I don't even know just told me my mama died. Can I? You know what I mean? Like somebody I don't know just told me my mama died. Can I hit that shit right there? And then after you hit that shit, you like, wee. Right. Like you feel much better. And that's all she was trying to do in that moment. But it is it is sad that it's going to cost her this opportunity to perform on the world stage and really dominate.
Wait a minute.
You
What
know, and
about
she really does have this FloJo aura about her. I mean, look at her. Look at the nails. Look at that fire, orange hair. Like, look at her. She is magnificent. She is a fantastic woman. She got
no. Okay, look. Okay, I'm gonna definitely be not the devil's advocate, but the race devil's advocate. White people that are in the sport have literally, they find a decapitated head in their trunk, and they go, "Man, you know what? He did cut you off. So, he cut you off. You went through some trauma. You cut his head off, but you're still a great shot putter. And look at, I'm surprised you didn't shot put the head. They always get away with murder. So I want us to get away with murder. Let that woman run in the 100, smoke you motherfuckers, and show the world, just like back in the day when we showed Hitler, that we the best.
We the best. I don't know. It's hard for me to make this so racial. I mean, it's like,
I know
it's a sport-wide problem. You know what I mean? And Miss Averb even says if she was white, this wouldn't be an issue. But I honestly disagree with that. Like,
no, they took away what's his name's medals, didn't they? Or something
Phelps?
like that.
No, I don't think so.
He got his medals. Well, then if he gets to keep his medals and he's
no. But here's the thing. It's like, okay, first of all, there's an allowed amount of weed that you can have in your system as an athlete like this, right? So she blew past that amount, right? Just like cop pulls you over and you 0.06, you all good. Even if you've been drinking. If you're below 0.08, you're all good, bro. Like, there's an allotted amount you can have in your system, right? So she can have weed in her system. She just had more than was allowed. And it's within a window of her performance time. And that's another critical issue, right? Like Phelps coming out is like, or Phelps being busted for weed. He was like not in this specific Olympic window right before he was about to go and perform at the Olympics, right? It's like he was outside of, it was maybe a different event or whatever, but like it wasn't this, like she's a couple weeks away from going to the Olympics, and they found more weed in her system than is allowed. And that's just, those are just the rules. But the rules should be changed. Like weed should not be a problem for athletes in any sport. Like they should be allowed to do it. And it's just like the choice to be out of shape. Like if an athlete goes and eats a fucking triple cheeseburger, during season, or when it's not, gonna put your body in the best condition. Like they're not banning hamburgers, right? They're not banning garbage burritos or whatever. They're not banning Fritos from athletes, right?
And those
so like those things that don't enhance your performance, and steak can potentially inhibit your performance, right? It can make you tired, lethargic,
sluggish,
shit yourself, right? Like whatever, right? Like you could get
I've done that many times,
poisoning, whatever. So like
many times during comedy shows. I'll probably do it tonight here in Cleveland.
Shit yourself?
I've shit myself.
Wait,
like no. On stage in Atlanta, I shit myself.
I crapped my pants.
I did. And I was doing my jokes, and all of a sudden I stopped it. I continued. And then, I finished my set, but I was shitty. I know it was at the old Uptown Comedy Club. In fact, I shit, and the front row could smell me. And it was bad. No, I didn't. I did fart though. I did. I farted on stage.
You crop dusted the crowd.
The whole front row went, and I let them know I said, I'm trying to kill.
Their mouth was open. Was open. I'm
trying to kill all you niggas in the front. It was bad. It was bad. But I think that I'm going to tell you what it is. It's a stupid rule. It's obviously a rule. It's like we follow rules that are so archaic, pertain to everything in the world, shit that don't apply to the world that exists today. Weed exists in the culture, in life, and everything. And if you choose to take it, fine. If you choose not to, fine. I chose for a long time. And you know who turned me to the dark side? This motherfucker right here. It was him. He's the one that got me with the weed, and my son with the edibles. It was Pedro.
A motherfucker.
Pedro was smoking, and he said,
Wow.
try it. And then also with the wine. I ain't never drank wine. And then
I'll have you know, good man, I have never been called a motherfucker before, okay?
this motherfucker is the reason that I'm on drugs right now. No. But I just feel like it's an old archaic rule. Everybody knows this bullshit. Everybody knows that there are athletes that do it. There are NFL athletes. There are sports, baseball, for sure. And that's your choice as an athlete. Long as
they're on to they were chewing tobacco and spit. Tobacco's a drug. What I mean,
yeah. I mean,
Coochie Damas has a question. Was the marijuana she smoked? Was it some good shit? Would Snoop Dogg say, "God damn, homie, did some good shit"?
Well, if it's gonna take it the way, it better be the best shit ever.
Sadly, it couldn't have been that bomb that it was worth her Olympic goals. And it's just an all around sad story. You got a child who's lost her mother, was distraught, turned to a plant for some relief in the moment, and now it's come to bite her in the ass. And really take away her shot at a dream. Now she's young. She'll be back. She can make another Olympic, and she can do the thing. She can win world titles and all of that. She'll have a career, like you said.
Have a career. But
we wanted to see this year. Like she is dynamic.
No, she's absolutely dynamic. But AJ Fitz 365 said, weed is not bad, but I don't want my doctor smoking if I got to go into surgery.
Absolutely.
Well,
absolutely. Yeah, there's some. Yeah, no. There's some jobs.
I don't want the nigga that drives the steamroller around the kids and
your bus driver, your pilot. No.
I don't want my pilot to be like, we're gonna make a stop, bro. I think we're just gonna stop over a friend's of mine house. Woo! And then I don't want my pilot to be toasted up. But I still think athletes. It's not like life and death. They're full of shit. And it is racial. It's all racial. It's like Martin did in Boomerang.
Yeah, in Boomerang.
Why is the black ball, white ball, knock all the other color balls into the holes? It's because white ball wants to take over the green is the earth, and it's trying to take over the earth. And you got to do that a lot when you say shit.
Yeah. She might have a chance, Sha'Carri, that is, to participate in the 4x1. But that is the 400 meter relay. But
Queen Bee made a good point. Bill Clinton smoked and ran this country. Obama,
no. He never inhaled.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Remember, Queen Bee, what he said. Now Barack was like, I did coke when I could afford it. I smoked weed, and he ran the country, so we get it. But he also used past 10 terms. He's not like, I do coke when I can afford it. No, he said, I did. He's like, when I got a thing, I'll do a thing. Like it wasn't. Like, it was past when he was a kid and now. So, and she is a kid relative to a lot of us here. This is a very young woman who made one small mistake that shouldn't even be a mistake, but it is, and it's unfortunate.
She got a different flair. I like that, and I'm gonna keep it real. I know she got man, but I'm saying, look here, boo. If you hurting, you feeling bad, come holler at your boy. I'll get you through it. Yeah. You can't run, but you can lay down and chill.
Yeah. Damani Jones makes a good point. That was them Reggie days with Bill Clinton, though. And Barack, too, probably. When we say Reggie, we talking about that regular-ass Mexicali, when your weed is brown. You got to smoke a lot to get down. It ain't the same. It ain't this chronic, my dude. It ain't this chronic.
But Savage AF is not telling you, we're not condoning the use of steroids or any kind of illegal drugs. But I'm going to let you know, this is a monumental show today because it's close to a bitch-ass bullshit holiday. Pedro's the reason that she did it. It was Pedro. Just like with me.
I was like, girl, hit this shit. It's going to make you feel good than a motherfucker.
Right. He told me to smoke weed.
I'm your mama. I'm your daddy. I'm that nigga in the alley.
Yeah, see, this is breaking news, so make sure you tell all your
I'm the
people.
brother that you need. Want
Right.
some coke? Want some weed?
That was Pedro. Pedro called her up and said, "Look, I know you're going through a lot of stuff. Why don't you come out?" Puffed out with
hit
her,
this.
and then she said, "I gotta run."
Hit this shit right here. I was like, I was holding smoke in what I said. I was like, Sha'Carri, I know you've been through some shit, girl. You know what you need, girl? You need some of this shit right here, girl. Hit this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just hit this shit. And she did, and then I got her kicked out the fucking Olympics.
It's okay.
But to be honest, she made the decision. She's like, nigga, that's weed. Pass that shit right there, nigga. That there, right there, nigga. Pass that shit.
Look at her shoulders. God damn. I wish.
She's amazing. She's amazing. Speaking of amazing, niggas is swimming. People thought we couldn't swim. Niggas is swimming. Pull my hair. Now I know some of y'all are getting nasty and freaky out there.
Well, I know that Miss Adverb,
pull my hair.
Miss Adverb liked it when you pulled her hair when she got you, pregnant.
I pulled her hair while she got me pregnant.
Man.
It was. We should have videotaped that probably.
Right. And now she will eventually be in court. I'm going to make sure that you handle all the responsibilities.
We're gonna get these texts. No,
responsibilities of you as a mother, father.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so
wait, her new name is blocking.
Miss Adverb. Blocking Miss Adverb won't make your PP bigger. That's her name. All right, so that's a direct shot at one of our trolls here, and Miss Adverb is our Minister of Defense. She's been upgraded from Sergeant of Arms to Minister of Defense, so she's doing it.
And I want to say this: all trolls must die.
Coming out from Pixar this summer. All right, so speaking of this summer, we're going to stay with the Olympics for a minute.
Yeah,
this Shang is the racist part.
Okay, thank you.
He's like, can we just get to the racist part where white people are fucked up?
So now niggas can't wear certain shit when they swim, even though they swim fast.
First of all, niggas is swimming, which is a problem.
Okay, let's start right there.
They're already faster than us on land, and we can't have them taking over another element. And next thing you know, they're gonna be flying. And then what we gonna do?
Yeah,
what we gonna do when
how
niggas
we gonna
start
flying? The flying niggers. Come on.
But black niggas is swimming, okay?
Right.
To the point in which specific swimwear has been designed around black people, and most specifically black women, right? Kind of nicknamed the soul cap. We all know we have different texture hair, doesn't lay down the same. We wear it in different styles. Black women do, I should say, not even we, but my hair is different than white men's, but that's not what this is really about. I can put my hair under a standard swim cap. But let's say I was a dude with even that was really, really froed out. I might not be able to use that same cap. But so this cap was developed specifically to help black women contain their hair during competition. The Olympic Committee has banned this style of cap, because it does not conform to the shape of the natural head or the natural shape of the head. Let me see if I can pull up.
No, that was it. You were right.
They're just saying it doesn't conform to
it don't conform to the shape of the head that they want to be in the fucking Olympics.
To a white head.
You know what? White head. You know what white heads? It's a little white when you get your little bump and it has a white head on it. Y'all just mad because that was named the white head. But y'all named all kind of other stuff. Black Monday, Black Friday. You give us all kind of negative connotations.
Black cat.
Yeah, black cat. Yeah, what's wrong? You know what I'm saying? Black hat, bad guy. So why not white head? White head, yeah. So I think that this is racist. Finally, I've been waiting for us.
Waiting for the racist part, man. I know
it
was here.
It absolutely is. Long as this woman can get in there and swim and compete, and her hair is not a hindrance, what is the fucking problem? They are stickling. They are archaic. They're, again, just like what the previous topic. It's the same shit where they constantly stickle us so we can be prevented from performing to our top abilities Fuck all y'all, and I hope that you all burn in hell. And yeah, I killed him.
But look at it. Now let's just look at it.
I feel like it's Erica Badu to me.
Much like marijuana, this is not a performance enhancing piece of wear. You know what I mean? Like they wear these swimsuits now that have these cuts and grooves in them that help to make them more aquadynamic. It's not a fin on top. You know, women ain't gonna be in there Beyonceing their head like, oh, the single ladies, oh, the single, like to get more advantage to the pool. It adds no advantage. It might be more drag, you know.
Yeah, so Pedro, it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
I know. Trust me. I swim regularly.
And, you know, I'm gonna tell you why all of this happened. Okay, we're gonna go back full circle. First, Pedro fucked up an Olympic.
Whee! I got the girl high. Yeah, I got her high. She needed some relief, so I got her some relief.
Girl, why don't you wear this hat? It'll make you more aerodynamic. When he was trying to go out with her, and she said, "I can use this because I'm a swimmer." Well, baby, you should rock that shit. And then
really,
boom.
I was trying to get her edges to lay down.
That's all.
It really wasn't even about swimming. It was just like, baby, lay them roots down.
What if you got long hair? What are you supposed to cut it off? You know what? I'm sick of this shit. Savage AF, this is what I got to say about it. And that's it. And that's and that's how I feel. I'm sorry. I just took
so this is an attack though. This is an attack on black hair, right? Yeah. Like this is just like in corporate America where certain hairstyles were frowned upon and unprofessional. It's like no, we have a different texture, weight, curl.
But look, and if you say your name a certain way, if your name, like they said that when they sent out resumes, it's the same situation. If your name sounds ethnic, they wouldn't return a call. If your name sounded like I'm John Bowers, boom, they get a call back, and then a big black man showed up. Yeah, Bowers in the house, bitches. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I think that they do anything they can to make sure that we can perform to the top qualities. And I don't care if people feel like I'm being racist. It's because I'm not. I can't be. I mean, I can be bigoted, but I don't know if I can be racist because racism is built into the system of the world. I mean,
you got to actually be holding somebody back based on your prejudices.
Yes, but I have a white feature comic, and I didn't want him.
There they go.
No,
at least it's not a landline.
No, at least it's not a landline. It's not home. No, because that's the club. I gotta.
Okay, you got to be there soon. I'm sure.
Yeah, I got to be there I'm supposed to be there at 7, but I'm gonna be there around 7. The show starts at 7:30. So
it's really close to the hotel, I assume.
I think so, like 5 miles. I got to jump in an Uber. I don't have Uber.
All right, so let's push through this real quick then, and be done with this for today. So we're gonna move on from the Olympic hair racist thing and the weed banning and all of that.
But the fact you said, I like that. I like what you did there. You said the hair racist thing because that's what it was. It's
racist. It's racist hair. Hairism.
People having afro
or braids or whatever we have. They just don't want to see it in the pool. But
the texture for some reason bothers them. The ability it bothers them. The swag, the flow, the look, because that is why when you see a Caucasian woman with really curly hair, that's because she got her hair done that way. That is it.
Yeah, perms make white hair curly, and perms make black hair straight.
Yeah,
there's obviously a difference. Same process, different outcomes. All right, so but let's stick with the racism because and just move on to the cops. Swift action was taken when a Alameda County sheriff, well, he did something pretty unique. He, in order to prevent the videotaping of him going viral, he chose to start playing Taylor Swift music on his phone because YouTube won't let you play videos with copyrighted music on them.
and in turn he could do dirt while he has that,
Now,
basically.
now I will say this wasn't a situation where I'm gonna try and share my screen maybe so that we can see. Sorry, the incident itself. So, boom, is it coming up there? Okay, cool. So let me go to it. So I'm gonna try and play some of this for you guys, and hopefully it comes through. So I don't know. Can you guys hear it? Can you hear it, Shang?
No, I can't hear it.
Okay, so sorry. So I guess I'll just show it so that we can see that it's a benign situation. It's not cops beating up a black man and then playing Taylor Swift so it can't go viral. But as they're talking, you see the cop now pulling out his phone, and in this moment, he's begun to play this Taylor Swift song. And there are some subtitles there that you can kind of read, but you know, they're like, are you playing pop music to drown out the conversation? He doesn't watch a recording, so he's placing meeting. He said, you can record all you want. I just know it can't be posted on YouTube. That's what the cop literally said, right? So that was his strategy in the moment. Rather than sorry, and I'll stop sharing in this moment.
Well, you know what? It shows that well, a lot of other police officers are not going to take this into account, and they might use that where they put it blaring music while they're trying to beat you half to death, and then they say, well, at least you can't use the video, but they don't realize the video can still be used on other platforms. You stupid cunts! And I'm gonna tell you right now, it shows you the devilishness. I don't use that word a lot, devilishness, so it was hard for me to get out. But I just feel like that it just shows you they know they're doing wrong. It's not like, oh, I made a mistake. I accidentally shot that kid. Some of it, I think, is absolutely calculated. And it shows how calculated these cunts are.
Yeah. And you know, Yanni, you got it. Like, you can guys go look it up. It went viral anyways. like that's the whole point. He was unsuccessful. Sorry you couldn't hear it here, but there were subtitles. And it, you know, literally, you know, it's just you can see the conversation even if you can't hear it. So
he's an idiot. He forgot about
the cop clearly stated that his intent was to prevent this video from going viral. Which, you know, I'm pretty much assuming he's not the only cop that thinks like this. There's thinking of ways to be able to do what they do on camera and not have it go viral, rather than focusing on just doing the right thing so that no matter what's being videotaped is all legit. It's just record, right? Like us videotaping the cops should just be record of legal interactions with citizens, of righteous interactions with human beings, right? Like, they should be protecting and serving. And even if they have to get violent, we should still be able to record them doing it legally and righteously and in the correct way. Queen Bee said they fired him. I think I didn't hear that. I can't personally confirm that, but I know there was some discipline. They did state that was outside of their policy. That's not a policy of the department to do that. But obviously, it doesn't matter when individual cops operate outside of policy if it's affecting your ability to breathe or live. It doesn't matter what the policy is. So, you know, the reality is you have a mentality within your department and many departments that is thinking of ways around accountability. And that's ultimately what he's doing.
And you know what? I think he should have got fired because he played Taylor Swift. Let's be real.
Now, listen, I've already said on this show publicly, I love me some Tay Tay. Not everything she do, but every now and then she got a song that comes out, and you might catch me at a light.
Pedro, get yourself together.
Hey, you gotta shake it off, bro. You gotta shake it off.
I'll tell you right now,
you need to calm down.
Garbage. Taylor Swift is garbage. No. It's that old Midwest. She's garbage. So,
first of all, I'm from the Midwest, my nigga. Okay, so that ain't gonna work with me.
But you know what I meant. She's a whore. She's a whore.
She's very talented.
You know,
She
very
writes
talented.
her
She's a
songs.
whore. Every song is about
insane.
another motherfucker she broke up with, and then another motherfucker she broke. She's a serial whore. That's what I say.
Wow. Well, I've seen a lot of people be whores for cereal.
You know
Frosted
what?
Flakes, Fruit Loops. You know,
Yeah.
people crazy.
She's a
Cocoa
slut.
Puffs. They go cuckoo for it.
She's a slut. She knows she's a slut. Okay, maybe not.
I'm pretty sure it's not true.
You know, no, it's not true. Not
if so, I'd love to meet her.
Yeah. Oh man, imagine. See, this is that male shit. Imagine knocking down Taylor Swift. Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, all the people like, yo, man, I was just kicking it with Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? We chopping it up. Yeah, whatever, nigga. I was gutting out Taylor Swift last night. Fuck with that, son. Oh, and a whole bunch of niggas. Oh, Pedro knocked down Taylor Swift. It would be the shit. I would actually, man, that's a credit.
Nicole A says she's not a slut though.
She's a slut. And Nicole
I'm going with Nicole.
Anybody that backs her, you're a slut.
What? Nicole H is not a slut, man.
Anybody
I've tried many times to have unpaid sex with her, and she's turned me down every time.
Devil's advocate's back. Anybody that backs this slut is a slut. Anybody that thinks she's not a whore, you're a whore.
You're rubber, you're glue, or whatever. I don't know how that thing goes. I'm rubber, you're glue. I
don't know what the fuck you were there for.
All right, Shank. So I know you got to get to the club, man.
No, I don't have Uber. I have to set up the Uber because they don't drive me, come get me. They said just catch an Uber. They reimburse me for the week.
All right, that's cool. So listen, we're gonna move on. We're gonna do it real quick, and as we do it, we're gonna do a little something like this.
Like this.
Hey. It's your boy Black Pedro popping in. Hey. With another popping to let you know what's popping.
Let you know what's popping.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another popping to let you know what's popping, man.
What's popping?
Switch it. Let's switch sides. There we go. Pam. Slang a dang. By the way, let me know if y'all like that beat, man. I made that beat. That's like me as a producer right there.
Yeah.
Hey. But anyways, man, it's your boy Black Pedro with another popping to let you know what's popping. Let's ask the question. We're on a holiday weekend, man. Let's get real with it. Should black people boycott the 4th of July? You know, I've been on my kick about, hey, don't support the NFL, right? Boycott the motherfucking NFL. Take your eyes off it. Don't watch. Anything else that offends black people, Gucci, done with it. Never could afford it anyways. Fuck them. I could afford it, but like, don't really want to spend $1,300.
But then what are we gonna do with Gucci Man?
I think he changed his name to Fendi Boy. But anyways, let's not put our money where it's not benefiting us, or to things that are detrimental towards us, right? Like, or things that are blatantly racist towards us, like the NFL, right? Like, why keep doing that? And with that in mind, let's take it to a national level, and not just an organization, but the whole country. Should black people boycott the 4th of July? It's about America's independence and freedom from the tutelage and tyranny of the British crown.
Wow. Go with it, man.
Come on, man. Right?
So
if you want to celebrate freedom, if you want to celebrate freedom from tutelage and tyranny, niggas ain't there yet. Right? Our Juneteenth is about the fact that we never gained the freedom that we should have gained in the first place when it should have been gained, right? That there were black people in Galveston, Texas, who were still slaves 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. And then the boat pulls up and they're like, for real? Where y'all niggas been? Like, what the fuck? We free. And there have been so many movements to both negate that freedom and maintain it that we've never actually achieved it, right? That we're still under tutelage and tyranny here in America as black people, as people of color. So why the fuck do we celebrate the 4th of July? Why do we celebrate freedom in America?
Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Suckers.
Well, Tony Rock, I remember way back in the day when I first saw him, he's like, I don't know how black people, I don't know. He's like, you know how they get black people to celebrate 4th of July? Barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a reason to party and drink.
Well,
But when we look at the essence of the holiday, when we're talking about freedom and independence, it is not something that we have here yet. Black people are not free here. Black people are not independent here. So we don't have freedom that we can actually celebrate. We have progress that has taken us away from a certain type of tutelage and tyranny, but this is not freedom. The things we go through now are not freedom. I ride through deserts with guns because I know that I am not free in this country, and that there are crazy people out there that don't want to see me in a nice car bouncing through the desert, and they might try and fuck with me, and they might have a badge,
and your name is Pedro Hernandez. That doesn't help.
And I'm heading toward the border. You know what I mean? Like, none of it makes sense to them. So it, 4th of July, I'll be working. I'll be doing the truest American thing you can do, making fucking money, bitch.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing that's really America is about. But other than that, I'm not sure that Black people should be celebrating 4th of July the way we do. Our Juneteenth is a thing, but 4th of July, maybe it's not time to celebrate yet. Maybe we're not free here. Maybe we're not independent. I'm definitely Black Pedro. That was definitely my pop-in for today, man.
Yes, I agree with you. The bottom line is, it's going to tie into my Shangri, and I'm going to rock right into it.
Here, let me hit you with this then. Since we're going into the Shangri, let's Shangri like this, motherfucker.
Yeah, let me tell you what it is, okay? Smart people are stupid. Stupid people are stupid, but smart people do stupid shit. How come we're in a country that actually has all of these intellectuals and we still turn things into a clusterfuck? Even though we got some of the top scientists, some reason, because we let emotions and bipartisanship and a whole bunch of other issues, race, bias, cloud moving forward as human beings. So all these intellectuals have a tendency to fuck things up because they listen to the other people in their tribe and fuck things up. So some of the smartest people in the world, I feel, become stupid. I'm actually say this for a fact. There are some people I know that are very intellectual, make the dumbest fucking mistakes in the world. And it's based on emotionalism. So I'm not saying we all should be Spock, but maybe we should be a little bit more stick to the facts and not to your feelings. And that's why I like the fact we got a show called Savage AF. And I like the fact that it says fuck your feelings, because sometimes it's not about your feelings. It's about motherfucking facts. And intellectuals and sometimes smarty pants people sometimes don't stick to the facts as much as they should. That's why if you look at the situation we had a president that based on the most base feelings of Caucasians or pigmentally challenged people or Europeans, he won the election based on that, not based on what would move the fucking country forward and what is best. The same thing that's happening with Biden right now. Biden is letting a lot of what people feel not, make him make bad decisions. Okay, sometimes a strong leader got to treat. I saw this in a movie, and this is true. Strong leaders have to treat the fucking people sometimes like their children. And sometimes you have to do things that are in the best interest of the child, not what the child motherfucking wants at the time. And that's what we need, leaders like that'll actually do what is best, not what they feel. And sometimes smart people overanalyze things to the point where they lose the essence of what is moving forward. So that was what my Shangri is. That's how I feel about it. And I don't know if y'all understood half the shit I said, but I said it fast. And that's all. If you say something fast, it sounds like you know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, Queen Bee says big facts. And I think you resonated with a lot of people here today in that sense. Things can be over intellectualized into to the point in which no action is taken. Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, my bad. But you know, things can be intellectualized to a point in which no action is taken,
Right.
no progress is made. You're just sitting around talking in a room. And you know, there's a bit of that going on, I think, with a lot of issues that affect especially us. It's like, no, nigga, it's just time to go. Critical race theory, like no, just put the truth out, put a real
somebody
thing
wants
out there.
to talk about critical race theory to us, just go, yo, they're not teaching it in fucking kindergarten. They're not teaching it in high schools. Shut the fuck up and move on. And the more you entertain these motherfuckers, the more they get traction. And the more traction they get, the more they're going to be using it in the fucking election, not only the fucking midterms, but in the presidential election, because we know the country likes to base shit off of what they feel and race and Karen and goddamn it, Black Pedro drove his car near me. And that's why I'm allowed to scrape his car with my keys. And that's when Pedro pulled a gun out of his trunk and threatened me. And then he made the Olympian smoke weed. We already know what he's doing. He's trying to take us all down. I'm sorry.
Hey, man.
I'm emotional.
You don't have to celebrate 4th of July, but have fun this weekend. Whee! Get out there. Go have fun. Just run. Let your hair blow in the wind if you got it. Savage AF. We'll be back on Monday. Monday. On the 5th.
On the 5th. And also, if you're in the Ohio area, I'm at the Cleveland Improv.
Yes.
In fact, I'm about to jump and get dressed right now, go do the shit right now, get down there. Cleveland Improv, we got 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow. And if you're in the Ohio area, tell your friends about the motherfucking show. I wish Pedro could have been on the show, but they tried to lowball him, and Pedro don't play that shit. So, he don't play that. Look at his face. Thug life all day.
Give me my money, I'm gone.
All right, so I tell you what, we see it in. Thank you for subscribing. Y'all are the coolest motherfuckers on the planet. You cool as a polar bear's toenails. Oh hell. Here we go again. Talking that shit.
Here we go. All right, y'all. Savage AF. We'll be back Monday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Peace.